All right. Welcome back to another episode, Standing on Sports NFL edition. This week we got a week 2 recap. Sean made some power rankings. I can't wait to destroy those. Probably have the Panthers in last. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough. And then last, of course, we're going to be talking about week 3, our picks, the fans' picks, all that. Yeah, I don't know about y'all. Since we're talking about week 2, my fantasy teams popped off this week. How did y'all's do? I went 3 and 0.
At some point on Sunday, I had 4 teams that had over a 70% chance of winning, and I proceeded to win in only 2 of my 5 leagues.
So are you like 0 and 2 in a lot of them?
I'm 0-2 in 2 leagues, I think.
Impressive.
Yeah.
You know, unlike Matt, I won every game this week. A clean sweep.
Week 2 was a good week to me. Good week
Yep.
for me. All right. Speaking of week 2, good games. I guess we can start off with the Thursday night game. I don't think there's too much to talk about necessarily, other than the Bills. I think none of us picked the Bills in the playoffs for our like preseason.
They
I
might
thought
make
they
the playoffs.
Dude, I thought they weren't going to be legit. I think the best. So Josh Allen. I think Stephon Diggs leaving is actually better for Josh Allen. Making so he. I mean, you've already seen him on the Texans. He is a drama queen when it comes to getting the ball, and I think that makes things easier for Josh Allen, knowing that like he can give the ball to whoever he wants to. He's not making many big mistakes. I think Joe Brady has really honed in on making him the best version of himself since Brian Dable left. And also, I didn't know this till watching this game, but Sean McDermott is no longer the defensive play caller. I forget his name, but they transferred over to like the defensive coordinators doing that, and it seems to be working. So
Yeah.
I think they looked dominant throughout that whole game. Of course, Tua got injured, but yeah. What were y'all's thoughts on that game?
I think that this was actually a very interesting game. I think from a fantasy perspective, they just put Tua on IR. Plus, I think he should just retire.
He's not
Like-
going to. He said he has no intentions of doing so.
Yeah, but that might be the CTE talking. He needs to retire, dude. That's like 4 concussions.
Yeah, and they're bad. They're bad.
Yeah. But no,
Yeah,
from a fantasy perspective, Waddle and Tyreek Hill are just bad. That's bad.
Until they sign Ryan Tannehill, then maybe they'll be okay. But
Dude, they say they have faith in Skylar Thompson. I don't know how.
They also signed Tyler Huntley.
I love that signing.
I would like him starting. Yeah.
That was a really good signing. I think it's gonna take him a week to learn the offense.
I think he's already better than Skylar Thompson just by showing up.
That's great. I think for Devon Achane though, dude,
Through
his
the
fantasy
ceiling.
stock is gonna go through the roof. I mean, he's like the guy that they're gonna rely on and everything. Yeah, he's gonna be huge. I don't think anyone's because he's on IR, so he's gonna be out for at least 4 weeks. He's talking with neurologists, so I think they're predicting like at least like 5 to 6 weeks even after. So like more time after IR, like that 4-week minimum. So, I mean, very sad for him too, because I mean you only hear good things about him, like as a person, all that, and he does run the offense well. But yeah, no, I think I think he should retire as well. Wish for his health, for his future, being alive. And also another fantasy thing, shout out James Cook, 3 touchdowns, 3 tutties. He went off. Josh Allen he had like 9 points.
Yeah, I don't know what the conversation was between week 1 and week 2. Like Josh Allen had all the rushing touchdowns, and now he's just like not used at all. I mean, I don't have him in any league, so I don't care. But like, I don't know. And are the Bills the favorite to win that division now?
Yeah, apparently.
Honestly, the Dolphins I think are out of it with Tua being out.
And the Jets are awful.
The Jets. I think we're going to talk about that. Wait, we'll talk about it next week.
We'll talk. Their offense is kind of concerning. They don't utilize. We'll get there, but yeah. But anyways, the Bills, dude. Yeah, no, they handed the ball off to James Cook on the 1-yard line, but I think that could also be more related to Josh Allen's hand injury. I think it got injured last week on like a goal line, like 1 yard, like QB sneak. So, I mean, obviously you don't want to re-injure something. So I could see it being for that reason. But hey, I have James Cook in fantasy, so I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
I mean, Josh Allen really didn't even do that much this game. Like truly, he had
You didn't have to.
He had 13 completions for on 19 attempts. Like they've really, as a team, did not have that many yards. Like
I mean, yeah, like Sean said, he didn't have. I mean, Tua threw 3 picks in the first half before his concussion.
You might have already had a concussion.
That's
a good hypothesis.
I don't know. I think we all have to just tip our caps to the Bills. None of us had them. Like they've come out looking really good this season, which I would have not guessed in a million years.
No.
All right. I mean, right before the season, wasn't it like Josh Allen was said by the players' vote the most overrated player in the league? He's showing them like honestly, he's up there in the MVP conversation for carrying the team. I mean, obviously he didn't have the best game this week, but he's leader of the offense.
I want you all to. I'm gonna ask, who do you guys think the third leading receiver on the Bills was this week? I want a name.
Leading receiver,
he was third on the amount of receptions and yards.
Kincaid.
No, that was 2. He had 4 receptions.
Is it Mac Hollins?
No, Mac Hollins had 0 receptions this week. Okay. Ty Johnson. Like, who the hell is that?
Yeah, that's their third down back or their backup runner. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Yeah.
Like Curtis Samuel only had 1 reception. Like, this team makes no sense to me. How they're good. Their defense, same thing. Like their defense, who do they have? Like I'm like scrolling down this list.
Out.
They have
Von Miller looks like prime Von Miller.
Yeah, Von Miller's back.
Like that is what's bringing this defense forward. He looks like a dog.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch this team.
That man was into his back for the entire time. But that's
speaking of teams we had no idea would be good, the New Orleans Saints are here, and I think they're here to stay.
Dude, ever since they made the change, supposedly they've had their offensive coordinator for like 10 years. And this year they got Clint Kubiak from the Kyle Shanahan, tree. And him, Derek Carr. I'm going to go and say it now before anyone can take him. Alvin Kamara is my dog of the week. Man,
that's a valid, yeah.
I lost in 2 fantasy leagues because of that, man. 2.
Sometimes you win some, sometimes you're Matt Hughes. I don't know. Anyway, real quick, David, I like how we get our same information from the same podcast.
What podcast?
Fantasy Focus.
I listened to 2 different podcasts, so I had to ask. I listened to that one and Fantasy Pros. So
you're
just podcast for inspiration for our podcast.
That's fair.
But yeah, the Cowboys, they look bad. Brandon Aubrey is their highest scoring fantasy football player.
That's my boy. I drafted him.
There you go. I just don't think the Cowboys' offense is just so one-dimensional. Zeke, he looked decent in week 1, but he wasn't used as much. Rico Dowdle's usage went up a good bit. But it's literally Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. Hopefully Jake Ferguson comes back soon for them.
Hey, let's not forget about my man Jalen Tolbert. 6 receptions for 82 yards. Okay,
dude, why?
All right. Anyways, moving on. That not playing. But with the Saints though, they're doing great things, but they're not where's Chris Olave? Rashid Shaheed. He's getting everything.
Who needs Olave when you have Rashid Shaheed?
I guess. I mean, he's got the speed.
Hey,
Derek Carr's
look at the if you look at the stat lines, they're not that different this week. Okay,
are they actually not? Okay.
They both have 4 receptions. Shaheed had 96 yards, and then Olave had 81 yards.
But Shaheed also had the touchdown.
Yeah, that's because
Olave had to catch to the 1 yard line.
Maybe if he knew how to get in the end zone.
Yep. Then there was a Mr. Alvin Kamara, that jerk who ruined my life this weekend. 2 receptions for 65 yards, 20 rushes for 115 with 3 touchdowns. I love it here.
Yeah.
I haven't been in the Dynasty League. I'm happy.
I'm
very happy.
That's the dog of the week.
Dog of the week.
That is a dog right there.
Dog of the week. Also, there were some good games on the 1 o'clock slate. Another game. I had both these games on Saints Cowboys and then Bucks Lions. That was a good game. NFC
y'all be
rematch.
saying I'm crazy. They be saying, why'd you pick them? Why'd you do that?
All right.
They be in the comment section. What are you doing? I know
you had
what I'm
no
doing.
idea. You just wanted to be
I
different.
show up here. I know Baker Mayfield is the guy. He threw 19 passes, and he didn't need to throw anymore.
Yeah, you know who else threw 19 passes? Josh Allen, and he didn't need to throw
And
anymore.
you know who else won? Josh Allen.
Yeah, Jared Goff threw 55 passes.
And none of them were to Laporta.
3 of them were actually. But dude, yeah, that was a good Baker Mayfield looks really good. I thought losing Dave Canales to the Panthers was gonna affect him a lot more, but he looks legit. Chris Godwin, they've moved him back into the slot for Tampa Bay, and he's thriving. Having him and Mike Evans, I don't think Mike Evans was utilized much during this game, but obviously they didn't need to. Baker Mayfield, he's the number 1 quarterback in fantasy right now. He looks really good. I mean, especially doing it on the Lions. I mean, last week doing it on the Commanders, like, okay. This was an impressive. This was an impressive game. Yeah. The only thing that they don't like their running backs, like Rashad White, I think Bucky Irving's their backup. Like, you don't really hear much about them, but I mean, if they're winning, what do you need to do? I mean, what
Baker was their leading rusher, which was kind of crazy.
Oh wow, how many yards did he have?
34 yards.
Oh dang, okay, that's
it's like a problem.
Yeah,
they're
I mean, they beat the Lions. The Lions are legit.
Yeah.
So
okay, can we shout out Aiden Hutchinson in this game though? Like,
we don't shout out losers.
That man did everything. 4.5 sacks. 4.5 sacks. Just a little shout out. Without Aiden Hutchinson, the Lions would have lost by like 20.
He's a beast. He's a beast.
I feel like he would have been a dog of the week if they didn't lose.
If they had won,
I said that in our chat. I said if they win, I'll pick him as dog of the week. But luckily we have Alvin Kamara here to be mine. That was a great game. Another 1 o'clock game. I didn't watch much of this game because I didn't think it was going to be that good. But 49ers Vikings. Like, yo, is Sam Darnold like okay? Are the Panthers like QB purgatory? Like literally, like Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold both on the team. They leave the team and they're like looking like MVPs out here. And don't even want to mention Bryce Young right now. But like, what is going on? But yeah, the Vikings they look good.
This is a really interesting game. I think this happened last season too, where Brian Flores just somehow is able to go up against Kyle Shanahan's like teams and coach a great defensive game. Like Brock Purdy went up to him after the game. I don't know if you guys saw this, and literally like told Brian Flores, "Your system is wild." Like he literally told him that word for word. And just I think this is the second or third straight season where it's like Brian Flores has come into the 49ers house and like made them look like no other team in the NFL makes them look. And like he made Brock Purdy look confused. Jordan Mason still looked great, but it was I don't know. The Sam Darnold showed that 97-yard touchdown and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
thankfully that happened.
You know what's crazy? TJ Hawkinson's not even back yet.
Just
wait until they have a number 1 tight end.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, with the Bears looking bad, with the Green Bay not having Jordan Love, these teams have to capitalize early if they want to be in a playoff contention, and the Vikings have to win now. Like, I mean, the Vikings, you got to win.
The Vikings are, what's it called? They're winning the AFC North. Like that's like who would have thought that? I mean, it's only week 2, and I think you don't hear much about him. Underrated coach Kevin O'Connell also came from the Kyle Shanahan like coaching tree. Like his offense, like he's working well with Sam Darnold. They're utilizing their running backs, both Ty Chandler and Aaron Jones, well. Like you mentioned, Brian Flores, like they're playing good football. I mean, I would have never picked the Vikings to win that game. If that wasn't our pick, I don't think any of us would have in a million years.
I mean, there's a reason it wasn't in our picks. I don't think, right?
It wasn't. Yeah,
there's a reason this game was not in our picks.
Like, why would we pick it? Yeah, exactly.
Matt would have went 0-6 if it was.
Hey,
that's tough.
Hey,
that is tough.
It's a struggle out here. Okay,
that's valid.
Yeah, this week was full of upset. We
all sucked this week. Okay, it was.
we did.
I did the worst,
Even the
but
fans,
we all sucked this week.
Yeah,
we did.
Thank God the fans sucked. Oh my
Yeah, we needed
Yeah.
that. We needed that. Dude, the Ravens. Shout out Gardner Minshew. Shout out Brock Bowers.
Yeah,
He's coming in like he
Wait.
looks good.
Do I hear some barking from a dog of the week in this game? Wait a minute. Wait.
Are you picking Brock Bowers as your
No, I'm
dog
picking
of the week?
Devontae Adams with the touchdown to steal the game and the ridiculous catch on the sideline.
That's valid.
Yeah,
I almost
catch is
lost to
insane.
Bennett this week
Because of Devontae. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, all right, you need to stop scoring.
Isn't that vintage Devontae?
Yeah, I mean, 9 receptions for 110 yards with that gorgeous sideline. I don't know. That sideline catch was somehow it was not the best catch of the week, which is a crazy thing to say because Cam Taylor-Britt exists. Like that one-handed interception was crazy.
Yeah.
But that catch by Devontae was like saved the game. Like he saved the game for them multiple times, and just that's a dog right there. So
is that your dog of the week?
That is my dog of the week, Devontae Adams.
Shout out Devontae, dude. I mean, the Ravens, their offensive line concerns are real.
What is going on with the Ravens?
Like, dude, I don't know.
Like when Lamar gets outdueled by Gardner Minshew, you know that something's wrong.
Yeah.
Like you know that something is wrong, and outside of Lamar, and it's that offensive line right now. It's so bad.
Well, I mean, remember they have 3 new guys on offensive line, but also, I don't want to mess up Don Cheadle, their offensive line coach, like who's like been there for years, done a great job, like passed away right before the season. So I think that's having a big impact. I mean, you can already see it through 2 weeks because I mean the Chiefs losing to the Chiefs is one thing, but losing the Raiders is a completely different thing. Because I don't think they're. I mean, they're also the Chargers. I don't know. We'll see. But fantasy as well. I mean, what are they doing with the tight ends? Mark Andrews, and that's another week where he's just. I don't know. He's not being utilized. When like he's definitely probably their best pass catcher. Zay Flowers did well. Derrick Henry got a touchdown, but and Isaiah Likely also didn't do much. So
the Raiders. The Ravens play the Cowboys, the Bills, and the Bengals.
Oh my gosh,
dude! If they wow,
is that an 0-5 start?
They could start 0-5.
Didn't y'all both have them as your 1 seed?
Yes.
Well, I also thought they knew how to play football, but apparently they don't.
Hey, well, all I'm saying is I had the Texans, so
the Texans didn't play nobody.
They tried. They almost lost to the Bears. Okay, like let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
The Bears got a good defense. Okay, they do.
Next game. Let's talk about the next game.
All right, Rams Cardinals. Dude, I loved watching this game. Having Marvin Harrison Jr. in fantasy. Oh my gosh,
I'm still scared.
Marvin Harrison has arrived.
I'm still scared. No, listen. Think about it though. He had those 4 catches in the first quarter. What did he do the rest of the game? Nothing.
He didn't need to do anything.
He played some football.
He didn't need to do anything. So I don't know. I'm just for fantasy wise. I'm still scared because I have him in our in one of the leagues I'm in. So I'm still scared about him for fantasy because he had 4 catches in the first quarter, nothing after that. But as a team, Kyler was cracked. That was a dog of the week potential. But
he popped off. He has 4 incompletions were to Marvin Harrison, and I can understand concern, but I'm not just because I mean he's the highest rated receiver coming out of college since Megatron. He is legit. He's a great wide receiver. He's going to continue to be. I don't know. I got full faith. Another player to shout out here too, Sean. I know you like this guy. This is your guy, James Conner. Dude, 122 yards, 21 carries, and a touchdown.
They'll be like, "Oh my God, you didn't draft a running back until the 7th round. Are you dumb?" And I look him in the eyes and I say, "James Conner has my back." And I'm 2-0 with James Conner. I could kiss him.
Wow.
Well, luckily he's on the other side of the country, so
not for long.
Whoa.
All right.
I mean, can we talk about the injuries of Rams receivers?
Yeah, the Rams may not win a game for the next 4 games.
Yep.
You're not wrong. Puka out, Cooper Kupp out, offensive line. I think they're on like some 3rd string guys on their offensive line. Like it's sad for them because Matthew Stafford, he's not getting any younger. He's 39. He's the 2nd oldest quarterback in the league. So
it's crazy. Their next 5 games. So they have the 49ers at home, which is I don't even know what to make of that. Like if the Rams were fully healthy,
Yeah.
but both of those teams are injured. But then they have the Bears, Packers, Raiders, Vikings. If they were fully healthy, they could go 4-1.
Yeah. And they're already 0-2.
But both of those guys are on IR. And I don't even know what's going to happen with that team.
Yeah. They're going to have to rely heavily on Kyron Williams, but like having third string offensive linemen and the defense knowing that you're going to have to rely on Kyron Williams, like it doesn't look good. And their secondary, I mean, we saw in the Cardinals game, it did not look good.
If the Cardinals are piecing you up, that's
a problem. That's a problem. Another game. I think two more games to talk about? This one, Bengals Chiefs. Dude, came down to the wire. I'm not worried about the Bengals anymore. Something about when they played the Chiefs, they're in their A game for sure. And you referenced it earlier, Matt. Catch of the game, catch of the year, catch of the week. Cam Taylor-Britt's interception on, he backed up his talk. He was like, Xavier Worthy, he's just fast. And then that one-handed catch was insane.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Whenever they start bringing out the Odell tape of the Odell catch, that's a crazy catch.
100%.
But yeah, I mean, this game, I don't know. It was a story of Travis Kelce doing his best Houdini impression and not like just disappearing.
Dude, he's non-existent.
Like,
yeah,
which is kind of crazy. But Pacheco's out. That's big news, though.
That is really big news.
Bad.
Either 5 to 6 weeks they're expecting for him too.
Yeah.
Something crazy about this game. The highest y'all know who the highest receiving yards in the game was? Mike Gesicki.
Yeah. No, I saw
91 receiving
yards. Like we planned it.
Yeah, like what? Like make that make sense. But Joe Burrow, he looked good. I mean, honestly, Patrick Mahomes, if anything, has not been. He's already has 3 interceptions on the year. Pretty sure he had 2 this game.
Mm-hmm.
I saw his stat that he's in the last, I think since 2021, 18 of his interceptions have been nullified by penalties. Now that, I meant that could also be okay, he's offsides, let's chuck the ball down the field, but not 18 times. So I don't know. I feel like I never liked the Chiefs. My mom can attest. She loves Patrick Mahomes, but I can't do it. I feel like he's a good guy. I think his relationship at home with his wife is not okay. He should have never married that woman. She's a psycho.
Okay.
I don't know where I was going with that.
I was going to say, what's this tangent? That's
anyways. If you're, I think you may have been referencing to the penalty at the end of the game. People were saying that was questionable.
That was a PI. That was a PI at the end of the game.
Yeah, exactly. That was PI. But I've seen people say it was PI, but it shouldn't have been called. Well, then what's the point of the rule? That was obvious.
So people are saying it shouldn't be called because they're calling that a Hail Mary. That was not a Hail Mary. If you've watched football, you know what a Hail Mary is. That was a pass over the middle of the field to try and get yards.
100%. Yeah. Yeah, that was, man. I mean, of course I was rooting for the Bengals, but they start 0-2. Another team that, there's a lot of 0-2 teams that are surprising. A lot of 2-0 teams that are surprising. That being said, if I were to tell you that the 2 divisions that are the only 2 divisions in the NFL that have 2 undefeated teams, you would probably not believe me preseason if I told you it was the NFC South and AFC West.
Yeah,
Chiefs, Chargers, and then Bucks, Saints. That's actually wow. Bucks. I mean, both NFC South teams are surprising. Chiefs obviously aren't surprising. Chargers, they've had an easy schedule, but they're doing what they need to do. Jim Harbaugh, good coach.
It's only an easy schedule if you're a good team, right?
I mean, probably not the Panther game, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Well, yeah.
But all right, yeah, one more game and we'll go into Sean's power rankings. Last game, Falcons Eagles last night.
What a game!
I only watched one half. I fell asleep.
No, did I? I had work.
Okay. I mean, so this game, in my opinion, the Eagles were the better team throughout this game until about the last 3 minutes, maybe even minute and a half. Pretty much what happened is the Eagles were the better team the whole game. They put themselves in a position where they were up by a touchdown, or they were up by like I think 6 points, and the touchdown was for the win. We were the Falcons team touchdown to win, and for some reason the Eagles defense, shout out Jacob and Joe Barry, not no longer be on the Packers. They Joe Barried. They played prevent defense the entire way down the field, and just allowed the Falcons to get chunk play over chunk play over chunk play over chunk play. And
See, I hate that. So obviously a North Carolina fan, all their defense is prevent. Not this year, but like in years past. And like you wonder why you give up like 40 points is you're not challenging anything.
And yeah, that just happened the entire way down the field. And then what was it? Drake London cooked Darius Slay on that last out route. Like
touchdown, I did see that.
Oh my god, what a route! But yeah, they got the touchdown to win, and then they just Jalen Hurts chucks up a prayer and throws a pick to end the game. Like this was a story of the Eagles being the better team and still losing because their defense coordinator messed up on the last drive, or whoever's calling plays.
So, do you think the Falcons and Kirk Cousins are like maybe not legit necessarily, but like do you think they're coming to their own, or do you think it was more of just mistakes on the Eagles' part?
I mean, they should not have won this game. I don't think. I think Bijan is that guy. Bijan looks fantastic. Like Bijan had an amazing game. They utilized him really well. However, I would not put this Falcons team up against the Bucs or the Saints yet. The way those two teams are looking.
That's crazy. Out of my 2 seed, 3
Like,
seed.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, no. I mean, who would have thought? I mean, I think all three of us had the Falcons winning the NFC South. Honestly, the Saints. You know what? Let's go into your power rankings. Let's look at this. Let me share my screen real quick.
I guess while we're still just on that game really quick before the power rankings are up, Nick Sirianni is a trash head coach, and I'm done talking now. I just want to say that it feels good when the Giants are going to lose every week. I need something to cheer for, and it's the Eagles. It's the Eagles losing.
Fair. All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right. I looked a little bit at this. I'm not gonna lie. Some questionable picks for sure. You don't even have the Cowboys in your top 16.
Are you blind, buddy? They're 15.
Oh, I'm blind. I am colorblind, but
this man he's adjusting like crazy. The Saints at 2 is wild.
What?
We
watched them play the Cowboys, who are every year supposed to be great, and they are in the regular season. We watched them beat them by like 30 points, and now we're saying they shouldn't be the number 2 team.
I want to see them. For another week or two.
I think the Texans are.
This is the week 3 power rankings. I can't see them for another week.
I don't know. Having the Niners at 11 is pretty wild.
I watched them lose to the Vikings, guys.
I think the Vikings are intentionally like a really bad matchup for the 49ers, and like just scheme wise. I think outside of most other teams, the Niners will kill them.
If you had them losing to the Vikings in that low, like then why do you have the Vikings like so high? Like the Vikings, I'm not gonna lie, I think they're good, but 5 is the Bills are better than the Vikings. I definitely take the Lions. The Lions at 8 is way low.
I think if you have the Vikings and Bills play at a neutral site, the Vikings win.
No.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. Yeah, you're delusional. That's crazy. I think the Cardinals should be way higher if you have the Vikings this high.
I watched the Cardinals week 1 look like dog doo-doo.
Against the Bills, you have below the Vikings, but it's okay.
What are you talking about? Looking like, it came down to the wire. Did they choke in the end? Yes, but
I was gonna say they also didn't look like dog doo-doo. They were dominating.
The second half was
one team I think shouldn't even be in top 16 is the Dolphins. Now with Tua out,
this is week 1 and week 2. This is based off.
It says week 3
because you're heading into week 3.
Okay. I do like your Seahawks in the top 10. I think
I don't.
I'm gonna be honest. I made the 1 through 16, and then I saw the Seahawks on the other graphic, and I was like, "Damn, I forgot the Seahawks."
That's tough.
I think the Seahawks are too high. They barely beat the Patriots.
I think the Seahawks. I have them going to the playoffs, which I still have that. I think their offense is going to be top 10 this year.
I don't understand how do you have the Seahawks over the Cardinals? That's all I'm wondering.
Because
how do you have the Eagles over the Falcons? Like,
if the Seahawks and the Cardinals played on a neutral site, the Seahawks are coming away with the win.
I don't know.
No, they're not. I really don't think they are.
You're telling me you would pick Marvin Harrison over DK Metcalf?
I would.
I would pick Marvin Harrison, Michael Wilson, and Trey McBride over DK.
What?
DK Metcalf, JSN, Tyler Lockett, whoever their tight end is.
No way. No way.
Yes.
There's no way you just said that DK, Lockett, and JSN are worse than three guys who are unproven.
That is a hot take.
Make that my hot take. I would take those three. Lockett, I don't trust anymore. I think Lockett used to be good. I don't trust him anymore. JSN, they don't know.
I don't care. You can put DK and JSN. They're better than the whole Cardinals offense combined.
And Greg Dortch too. Man, you guys are
Greg Dortch.
They're living in the past, Sean. Living in the past.
You. All right, let's move on.
All right. Let's go to the next page.
Raiders not being 17 is ridiculous.
I don't believe that they're a real team.
Raiders being 17 is crazy. Packers being 18 if we're first 2 weeks, the Packers being 18 is also crazy.
I watched them beat the Colts because the Colts don't know how to play football.
Oh wait, can we go back? Can we back
to the Bengals are not better than the Commanders. And the
Ravens. I think the Bengals have a legit problem.
What's their problem?
Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
That doesn't sound like a problem to me.
I see an 0-2 beside their name, so I think that's an issue.
Well, hey, you were talking the Jets. You think the Jets are better than the Ravens and the Bengals? You think if the Jets played the Ravens and the Bengals right now, they'd win?
I think the way.
Yeah, that's what
I think it's 21-24 right now. Okay, the Commanders, they're just there. The Commanders could probably move to 28, and everyone just moves up one.
The Commanders only beat the Giants because the Giants didn't have a kicker.
No, why did the Giants go for it on fourth down? And also, why did the Giants go for 2 on every touchdown?
Because their kicker was hurt.
You can have your punter kick extra points. It's not that hard. I know how to kick an extra point.
Oh, can we get that on video for some?
If you want to, we'll get it when we do that. When we do our little combine, we're doing field goal kicking.
So, all right, real quick too, before we make this game, because I'm running the game pick next. You really think the Patriots are going to beat the Jets?
If you put both of those teams on a neutral field right now, I think the Patriots look better than the Jets right now.
Okay. Anyways,
I watched the Jets play the Titans to a game-winning drive with 3 minutes left.
I think you have the Titans low.
No,
I do think the 3 worst teams are the Broncos, Giants, Panthers. So I'd move the Titans up, but honestly, I'd only move them up to 29.
Yeah.
No. I think the Jags should be 20. The Jags are.
I've watched Will Levis be a meme for 2 straight weeks. And I'm not going to be surprised when he does something this weekend.
My final thing is, can I ask why you have the Eagles over the Falcons? I don't mean to go back to the first one.
All right, go back. Because I think the Eagles are better than the Falcons, and they should have won the game.
But they didn't.
Okay.
And the Falcons won at the Eagles.
I can. I don't think the gap should be 3 teams.
Okay, once again, I forgot the Seahawks existed. And I was like, what's a good numerical value we put the Seahawks at? And I was like,
Okay.
Okay, if I do the power rankings next week.
I can't wait for one of y'all to make it, and I'll just come up with a list of.
Well, yeah, because yours is so bad that you're of course you're gonna think anything good is bad. Last thing when I make it, because Andy Dalton's going to turn the Panthers around, man.
Oh my God, we're gonna
go from 30. Giants. We're gonna go from 32 to
31. Is Daniel Jones now the worst quarterback in the NFL?
Starting.
No, Will Levis exists.
I think Bo Nix has 0 touchdown passes and 4 interceptions.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, we moving on
Also,
to preview.
one thing I want to mention real quick because I don't think we're going to talk about them. With the picks, the Colts, low key. Do you think Anthony Richardson is overrated? Do you think he was overrated just because of like what we saw in his like 4-game stint?
I think
Because the fact that they didn't beat the Packers and he threw 3 interceptions is like kind of wild to me.
I think he needs to just calm down and relax. I think he's trying to do too much because his ceiling's so high that I think we need to like group him in with like Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix as like a rookie, just with a little bit more experience.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean that is true, with very little more.
I do think he looked absolutely abysmal against the Packers. But
yeah, no, he did. I mean, the fact that Malik Willis won that game is crazy. All right, let's get into week 3 games and our picks. So, Matt, you take it off. Game 1.
Patriots Jets. I'm thinking.
oh, we're talking about this.
Yeah, we're talking about this. I think this is a bounce back game for the Jets. I think. Yeah, I think that actually I am scared for their Jets run defense, but I think that the Jets are going to win this one.
Is it at New York or is it at?
I'm 90.
You want me to share my screen? Yeah, it is at New York. Let me share my screen again. I got the games up.
I think this could. Okay, I'll give my opinion. I think this might be the worst Thursday night football game we have this year.
No. You want to know what's next week?
What? Wait, what is next week?
Cowboys Giants.
Man,
There's definitely gonna be worse games.
Man,
You're just lucky the Panthers have 0 primetime games this year.
Well, they have a game in Germany
against the Giants. I mean, that's actually gonna be a good game.
Okay, one that could be worse to watch. Week 12 is Steelers Browns. I don't mean to like that could be worse to watch.
Oh my god, that actually might be.
I don't know. Hopefully Jameis isn't by then.
Please.
But yeah, Patriots Jets. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good game. I mean, Jacoby Brissett and the Patriots are looking way more functional than I thought they were. Who knows? Maybe Drake May gets in this game. I don't know.
Hopefully, that'd be.
I mean, that'd make this game interesting. And then, of course,
actually, no, I hope not.
You don't want him going against this defense?
No, I'm not gonna watch the game on Thursday. I have a concert to go to, so I'm just sitting in the lead.
Who you seeing?
We're not even gonna discuss it.
I just want to know the name.
I don't even know the name. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
The tickets are $25.
Oh, solid. There you go. Well, this ticket's free, or it's $75, but I'm watching for free. Or actually, no, I need Prime.
I was about to say, I don't think
I use someone else's Prime account.
You can watch it for on Twitch for free.
Oh yeah, I forgot they. Yeah.
All right, guys. So, who are we picking? I'm picking the Jets.
I pick a
no-brainer.
Can I pick a tie?
No, I mean, yeah, you can.
I mean, you could if you just want to lose automatically.
No,
but...
yeah, I was gonna say if you miss the tie though, it's still a loss. You don't get 0.5 points.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Come on, Sean.
This is just a bad game. Wait, let's go to the next one, and I got.
No, make your pick.
Make your pick.
What are you looking at, bro?
We're running out of time, man.
I was looking at where I sit in the standings.
Where do you sit in the standings?
Oh yeah, should we go over those quick?
Yeah. Go over the standings real quick.
Okay. Let's see. I am
stellar week.
6-1, 6-2, 7-2. I'm 8-4. David is 6-6.
Okay.
Matt is Matt's 4-8, and the fans are 7-5.
Okay, so Sean's winning. Fans are second.
So I'm going to take. With that being said, I'm taking the Patriots.
Okay.
I needed to know if I had a buffer to like.
So thanks for giving us a chance. Cool. All right. What was the next game that we had on our list?
Texans and Vikings. It's down
Texans
there.
Vikings.
Down.
Oh yeah, Texans Vikings. Okay, cool. This is actually a good game. I mean, we got 2-0 teams at the Vikings. It's gonna be a good matchup overall. Is Jay Jettis is gonna be back, right?
He has a thigh contusion. I don't know if those are like weak things or what.
I think he's like likely to come back this week from what I've heard, but I'm not sure. I'm not certain.
If he plays, it's obviously gonna be a lot closer. If not, then Texans by like a mile.
Yeah. Also, another concerning injury: Joe Mixon. He got injured at the end of that game against the Bears.
And it was a hip drop.
Yeah, I think he's going to be out with like some type of like ankle sprain. Mm-hmm. So that way, I think Cam Akers is the backup. So honestly, we haven't really seen much of him in the NFL.
I thought he was going to be out the league, to be honest.
Honestly, I feel like he never really got a chance. I remember I drafted him in fantasy last year, and like he just never really got the ball. But yeah, no, this is gonna be a good game. Another test for the Vikings. Obviously, I mean they had Niners then Texans. It's gonna be a tough game. 1:00.
I'm still not a believer in the Vikings yet because they made it close with the Giants week 1. Or no, they didn't. What am I saying? No, they didn't. It was not close. But it's like
didn't they win by like
28-6.
I meant to say that they didn't destroy them by as much as they should have. No.
Now we're judging teams based on how.
I'll say I feel like the Giants are a good team.
If the Saints played the Giants right now, they'd put up 70.
Oh, but the Saints aren't the number 2 team. Oh, this is crazy. I don't know.
But no, okay. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with Texans this game. CJ Stroud has looked really good this season so far. Especially with the chance of Justin Jefferson not playing. I don't want to pick the Vikings, but
yeah. No,
I want to be proved wrong just so I can see Jacob's face when this happens. But I think the Texans are going to win.
I don't know if you want to be proved wrong. You're in last place.
I'm going to pick the Texans as well. I pick CJ Stroud as my MVP. I think Joe Mixon is a significant loss, but I think the Bears defense. I mean, they still put up 19 points on the Bears. I think the Bears defense is better than the Vikings. I know Brian Flores has that system, like you mentioned earlier, Matt, but I still think Bears defense is better based on their personnel.
I also think so. Just like talking about the system, I think the system matches up particularly well with the Niners. Like he gets them every year, but it doesn't work as well against other teams. And his system is like blitzing 55 to 60% of the time. And last week against the Bears, CJ Stroud absolutely cooked the blitz. So just another note there.
CJ Stroud. I saw some. I watched part of that game, like the highlights, like throwing on the run. Like he's so good. He's so good, man. Yeah. Right. Okay. Anyways, that could have been a Panther, but
I was about to say, do you ever like wish you could go back in time and draft
I wish a lot of things.
number 1 quarterback or like?
All right. No one was calling the Panthers crazy when they picked Bryce Young first.
If we go back,
Sean was.
Yeah, but Sean, you're crazy in yourself. So like, what does it mean? What correlation does that have?
Craziness has gotten me to the same place you're at. So
has it though?
Well, I'm not engaged, but
all right, fair point, exactly. No, I was playing, but no, I think. Oh yeah, the Panthers. Yeah, no, our organization, like the thing I'm more upset. I mean, picking Bryce Young over CJ Stroud is one thing, but like just that trade to the Bears.
That's the worst.
That's the worst trade of all time.
Nope,
probably all time.
I'm sorry.
DJ Moore, Caleb Williams. Oh man, like it. We're not going to be good for like at least 5 years. At least.
Welcome to the Giants franchise, buddy.
Well, at least I'll have a Super Bowl. Anyways, yeah. That being said, I picked the Texans. Matt, you had the Texans. Sean, what are you doing?
I'll go Texans.
Okay.
All right.
If the Vikings were like, I'm on same as Matt. Like, if the Vikings win, I'll think they're like legit.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Even though you have them 5 in your rankings, even though you don't think they're legit.
Dude, the 2-0 teams are like the.
Does this mean I'm going to hear an Eagles pick from you this time, Sean?
Eagles Saints.
Yeah, Eagles Saints. Do I hear an Eagles pick from Sean coming out?
No.
No.
The Saints are at home. The Eagles' defense is terrible secondary wise.
No. Quignon's a dog. Quignon's a dog, but Darius Slay's a liability.
They let
he's old.
Let Drake London score.
Yeah,
you let Kirk Cousins win the game.
Hey, don't trash on Kirk.
Yeah,
he's like that.
Okay. Does that mean you're going to Eagles?
No, I'm not going to Eagles.
I'm going Saints. I'm also going Saints.
I'm going Saints as well.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
the Saints, they look good, and like you said, the Eagles secondary, and I mean, I thought the Cowboys secondary was like, what, Trayvon Diggs, Deron Bland, like, aren't they supposed to have like one of the better secondaries in the league? And like,
they were supposed to have one of the better defenses. With that defensive line,
you know,
I don't know what they did to this offensive line in the Saints. What they're feeding those boys
Kubiak, man.
Like,
I mean, they're like they're pre-snap motions and everything.
Yeah,
like they're utilizing Alvin Kamara. Like they're using everybody well, besides maybe Chris Olave.
I think they're using him. He just doesn't need to be the guy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I mean, what they're doing right now is working. So, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I think the Eagles, like you said, I think their defense secondary.
I think Kamara is going to have another big game. Because after that Bijan run performance, like the Eagles could not stop the run.
The Eagles couldn't stop the run.
Yeah. I do think it's gonna be like one of the better games this week, though. This is gonna be a really good game.
I think the two we just talked about are the best games this week.
I got one other one I think is gonna be really good. Also, real quick before like this game's right here, how would the Bucks only have to win by a touchdown? I think they're gonna
because
blow
the Broncos'
out.
defense is so suffocating that like teams aren't gonna score like 40.
If it was in Denver, I'd agree with that, but it's in Tampa, so.
But Tampa's not a scary place to play.
Yeah, but like if they're in Denver, it's like the altitude and all that. Like I just don't think I don't know. Anyways, next game. This game, Ravens Cowboys.
The tale of teams that we thought were going to be good in the regular season.
All right, I'm picking the Cowboys this game. I'm just gonna say it right now because I think that their pass rush against the Ravens is like gonna destroy them. I think.
Yeah, but dude, the Saints just clobbered the Cowboys.
Actually, the Saints have like I know like the Ravens have those two offensive linemen that are good, Ronnie Stanley and Linderbaum. Yeah, but I mean the Saints have they have a good offensive line, so it's like
no, they don't. I don't know how it's good, but it shouldn't be. They've got no names.
No, they got
Ramjet guy,
and they got Fuaga. I think that's his name.
He's a rookie or what, second year.
They have Ramjet missing so much, and they're all not good, but somehow it's working.
The power of friendship is a great thing.
I don't know. It's hard for me to pick the Ravens after like seeing what the Raiders did to them. And it's at Cowboy Stadium too. Actually, the last two games that have been at Cowboy Stadium have been really bad.
Yeah, I was about to say that's also not a scary place to play.
The Ravens are projected to win by 1 though. This game's gonna go either way. I do think the Cowboys get this window.
I'm a big proponent of never backing down, and I picked the Ravens to be the number 1 seed, and I'm not backing down from that.
No, I wanted you two to lose a game that I was going to pick. Dang.
All right, we'll pick a tie.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens as well.
Give me $10 and I'll pick a tie.
I'm the underdog this one. See, I'm trying to advance on you, Sean. I'm trying to get up there. I'm gonna edit that out. My bad. Anyways, I'm trying to get closer to you in the record predictions. I'm not trying to get down to where Matt's at. Yeah, Matt, you being 4-8 is actually wild.
No, bro, it's been bad. It's been I don't know. I was actually like pretty like confident in a lot of my picks too. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, the week 2 did have a lot of upsets. So
yeah,
but no, I just think it's funny.
A 1-5 is ridiculous. I was like looking at it, and I'm like, how did this happen?
Dude, and you were so close to being 0-6 if the Chiefs didn't get that field goal.
Yeah,
that would have been wild. Honestly,
that would have been. All right, we've gone over 4 games, right? 4 or 5. Yeah, 4 games.
4
What
games.
else? Lions, Cardinals. I'm excited about this game too.
Yep.
I just go ahead and smash the over. 52.5 is nothing. These teams don't play. The only defensive player on both teams combined is Aiden Hutchinson.
Hey, the Cardinals only held the Rams to 10 points.
Dude, the Rams have a non-existent receiving core. They're all dead.
They are. This is gonna be another close game. I don't want to say my pick first, Matt. Who are you picking?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions here. I've got Aiden Hutchinson absolutely taking this game over. I did just say I would take the Cardinals receiving core over the Seahawks receiving core, but I want another week for them to prove that. And wait, is there any injuries on the Lions right now? I don't think there is.
Amon-Ra.
Oh, is he out?
No,
we don't know.
he's
Yeah,
questionable. The sun god.
Okay, wait. Okay, Lions, as long as it looks like Amon-Ra is going to play.
You got to make a pick.
I've told you I'm reading up on it right now. You guys can make your picks. I'm not going to change off.
Oh my god.
Shoddy boy.
You know
what?
I don't know.
I'm gonna pick the Lions. Okay, there we go. I'll do it.
David, who you picking?
Man, why'd you do this to me? Honestly, this might be the
toughest one to.
This is one I have the toughest with because it's hard for me to pick against the Lions, but also I feel like the Cardinals are like that this year. So Kyler Murray looks better than Jared Goff. James Conner doing better than Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery. Amon-Ra might not play. That being said, give me the Seahawks. I'm just playing now. Give me the Cardinals.
Give me the Seahawks.
We're not talking about it, but the Seahawks will go 3-0.
Yep.
Oh yeah, very
at home against the Dolphins,
that was a good playoff pick. I know, I'm not gonna lie, I flamed that in that episode in the preseason, but
it's gonna look good. I'm going, dude. This one's I'm going Lions.
Crap.
Wait, did we all pick Lions?
I picked Lions.
No, I picked Cardinals.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Who went 1-5 last week?
I do think the one thing, I do think that the Lions defense is better than the Cardinals defense, but I don't know.
I think the Lions have more proven playmakers.
Very true.
No, they don't. I don't know.
I don't know.
John, I need a pick from you, buddy.
No, I'm going Lions.
All right.
But the Cardinals are a good team.
Pick the Cardinals, Sean.
James Conner had
no. I'm going Lions.
Sean, make up your mind.
Lions, guys. I'm scared.
So you're going Lions? All right. Dang, I have the opportunity to get up big or go down.
Well, that's the two options. Yes.
Okay. Well, I just mean we're not making last week. I feel like we had
Sean,
a lot
he's
of
going to advance on you. Okay, you got to be careful.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call the police.
What was the last game we were talking about? Chiefs, Falcons.
Chiefs. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. This is another good game. We got good games this week.
Yeah. This one.
I love NFL, man.
Trust in the Riffs. Give me the Chiefs.
Well, Matt, you said you wanted to make up some ground. This may be the time. I'm going Falcons.
Trent McDuffie is locked down.
Falcons in 6.
What do you mean in 6?
I don't know.
Who are you picking, David?
I'm picking the Chiefs.
No,
I think they're the better team. The Falcons. Look, I'll pick them eventually, but I had them going for my playoff, but they honestly haven't proven it to me. I think this Achilles injury is affecting Kirk Cousins' recovery a lot more than expected, as well as same with Aaron Rodgers, even though Aaron Rodgers is 40. No, I can see the Chiefs running away with this one. Not gonna lie, I got the Chiefs.
Wait, did we have a consensus? Oh, we all consensus the Texans. Okay.
Yeah.
And-
also,
and the
one thing,
Saints.
actually, now I'm thinking about it, the Chiefs don't have Pacheco. I'm sticking with I'm not gonna be like you, Sean. I'm gonna stick with the Chiefs.
Dang.
All right, you don't want to be like a winner, okay?
All right. Anyways, dude, it's only week 2, man. It's
That
only week
Chiefs
2.
defense is good, man.
Chiefs defense. You're
I just watched Mike Gesicki get 90 yards on the Chiefs defense.
Hey, they
Wait,
shut down-
is this Kyle Pitts' breakout game?
he shut shut down tomorrow though.
No, it's gonna be whoever the
Let's break
backup tight end is.
Gotcha.
Fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
We got 2 Monday night games.
Not both are bad.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Bills are gonna go 3-0.
Bills are
Hey,
gonna
let-
be
let-
3-0. That's crazy.
Bills are gonna be 3-0. Chiefs 3-0. Seahawks 3-0. Bucks definitely 3-0. Oh, this is like only 2 undefeated, man. Dude, I'm excited. This is gonna be a good week. I mean, football's back, man.
And
What do you mean?
somehow,
Chargers Steelers. That's the undefeated matchup right there.
wait, let's
mean-
briefly, like, no discussion. Who are we picking?
In the Chargers Steelers.
Yeah,
I'm picking Chargers.
I'm picking the Steelers.
I'm picking Chargers.
Oh, wait, can we put this game in the 6, please?
No, I'm not putting that.
Please.
I'm not putting that one in.
Justin
Oh,
Herbert might not.
I don't know.
Justin Herbert might not play.
I think I might play. I think I might pick the Steelers actually.
Wait, if Herbert
Look at the
doesn't
under.
play,
Look at the over under on this 35
oh,
points.
that's literally
Dang.
like 7.
That's actually tough. Because I feel like right now, like especially if Herbert doesn't play, it's all J.K. Dobbins, and like that Steelers front 7 is legit. So yeah, I'm picking Steelers. That's Sydney's team, so I got to represent.
There we go.
Panthers, Raiders.
Yeah.
You already know who I'm picking. The Raiders.
Yeah.
We're going 0-17.
There's a strong possibility.
I don't know what else to say.
Giants, Browns. If we have a kicker this week, we can maybe beat the Browns. No, we can't.
I don't think so.
Guys, we get to watch Malik Willis play
His old team.
Will Levis. This is I don't care about the Eagles and Saints. I don't care about the Texans, Vikings. Give me Will Levis. Give me Malik Willis.
This is the content we want here.
And you have to pay $111 to watch that.
Hey, it's the revenge game. It's the revenge game.
Oh, that's
Dude,
that's wild. They're that expensive.
All right. Over under 3.5 interceptions combined.
Over.
I'm picking the Packers.
Actually, wait. No, I was gonna say Actually, under that because the Packers are gonna run the ball. 50
The Packers
times.
aren't going to throw the football. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. They know not to trust their guy.
Oh, but Will Levis is about to do something idiotic.
I've actually got the Titans in this game because the Titans' run defense is so good.
I'm picking the Packers. Sean,
Honestly, I'm picking a tie.
That's where you're picking.
I would pick it.
Yeah. Okay.
another low line. Bears Colts. This will be a good game. I'm not gonna lie.
For $200, it better be the best game of their life.
Anthony Richardson versus Caleb Williams driving that crap up.
Yeah.
I'm picking the Bears. I think their defense is underrated. I think Caleb Williams. I think this is his breakout game. The Titans, like we mentioned earlier, they have a sneaky good defense. Texans have a good defense. So I think this is like the easiest defense that he's going to play this year so far. So I got Bears. It's a 1-point line. That's close.
I'm going Colts.
Colts.
All right. We talk about these games. Okay, I'm picking Bucks. I think it's pretty simple.
Bucks, yeah.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
Rams, Niners. I got the Niners.
Yeah, Rams
Niners.
don't have a single receiver.
Cool.
And yeah, give me. Oh, this is
Bills.
The
and
Bills.
Bengals.
Give me the
Command.
Bengals. You know, no. Oh, Commanders. Damn.
Dang, that's
Actually, no. Who am I kidding? Don't.
They barely beat the Giants.
Okay.
Yeah, they barely beat the Giants, and you put them at 23 in your power rankings. Is wild.
Guys, look, I made this when I got home from work today.
I filmed this podcast when I got home from work today. Also, wait, real quick before we go, I know it's at like an hour, but I mentioned Panthers going 0-17. I just want to look at the schedule and see what games we actually think they could win.
Giants. That's the only one. And the Broncos.
Oh, Commanders.
Oh, that's
No,
gonna
they're
be a
not
good
beating
game.
the Commanders. They're not going to beat the Commanders. It's Broncos or Giants. It's the only two winnable games.
I don't know. They played the Chiefs.
Shut up, man. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't know.
So
Andy Dalton, our highest scoring game last year was the only game Andy Dalton started.
your ceiling is 2-15.
Your ceiling is 2-15.
Don't run from it.
That's tough. I literally kept telling myself this offseason, like, only up from here. I think after this season, it's only up from here. You know.
If you go 0-17, yeah.
Okay.
That'd be tough. All right.
Anything else you want to talk about?
I think we're good.
I think we're good. I think that's a good note to end on. Maybe not a good note, but it's a note to end on.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
But all right, that's gonna conclude it for this episode. Like always, keep standing on sports, and catch you later. Peace.